Transformers 2007, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Transformers War for Cybertron, Transformers Fall of Cybertron, Transformers Devastation, and Rise of the Darkspark. All of these games, except that one, were some of the best Transformers games around, but sadly they have all been delisted. But as of today, there have been a few Transformer games that come out, with only one of them being delisted, surprisingly. So my question is, are Transformers games still good today? Well, I spent $84.47, Jesus fucking Christ, on these games, so let's find out if they're good or not. So here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to be ranking these games in these 5 tiers. Awesome, would play again, fine, meh, and not even Megatron would kill this. The rules of this ranking are: 1. Play at least one level until I get bored. 2. It has to be games you can still buy on digital stores. Yeah, those aren't... the second one's not really a rule, but whatever. So let's get into our first game. Transformers Beyond Reality. Okay, so before we get into this game, I'm going to warn you that the footage is laggy. I can't do anything to fix it since I recorded this on PS5. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, so where do I begin? When I first bought this game, I had high expectations. When I think of a VR Transformers game, I think of being put into their war, playing as a human, fighting alongside Optimus, like in this scene here. And yes, we do get that, but... oh my god, it doesn't even fucking... whatever. The... bugs. Yeah, I didn't expect to be fighting bugs in a Transformers game, but whatever. Anyways, this game is a rail shooter, which if you don't know what that is, if you don't understand what it is from the screen, let me explain it to you in a simple way. You sit in one spot and shoot enemies. That's it. Sure, rail shooters can be fun, especially if they're done correctly, but this game just isn't. But yeah, this game does surprisingly have Transformers. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, the fuck.
My old friend. Times when you and your Autobots are crushed into scrap.
Oh. Optimus is voiced by him. Okay, I understand Peter Cullen can't always do Optimus Prime, but come on. At least choose someone other than Epic Voice Guy. Future Mega here. I just found out that he voices pretty much everyone in this game. I'm never getting away from him. I mean, he's using like every Transformers media now. He did do a great job as Soundwave in Transformers 1 though. He was pretty good there.
Scanning electrical impulses. He speaks the truth. Impossible. We do not have enough soldiers all the way inside. Attention, High God. Prepare for battle. High God, eject.
So after encountering Optimus and Megatron, we meet Barricade and Grimlock. Okay, Grimlock is understandable, but Barricade, we barely get him in any media. Grimlock and Barricade fight pretty much all level, but you are given one segment where you shoot a car that Barricade is using as a shield to take him down for the rest of the mission. Then you continue your way down, running into Optimus and Megatron fighting again. Oh shit.
There's no way you could win, Prime. You're pathetic.
That's it? Come on, they're not even fighting. Blah blah blah, more sitting around while killing bugs. Barricade shows up again while fighting Grimlock. What a surprise.
Stop resisting and obey the law.
And just like the movies, he runs off. Congrats, Barricade. You're still a fucking pussy. Finally, we get to the final stretch of the level. Megatron runs off to go do evil shit, leading into the first epic, destructive boss fight of the game.
Barricade.
Hello, human.
Oh my
You
god.
picked a lovely sunset to die. You're soft.
My aim is so bad.
Nobody is above the law. I am the law.
All you do is shoot his guns. Yeah, that's it. Not even a fun boss fight where he transforms and shoots at you with some of his weapons, and an Optimus got to come in and fucking hurt him. You beat his ass so quickly. It's not even fun. Which leads into a cutscene which you are seeing right now. And if you remember Suicide Kill the Justice League, whatever, I don't even remember the name. This is how the fucking final cutscenes were. It's just so fucking ass. But there is a pretty funny part where
I don't really like the voice.
Autobots strapped. You think a few pumps from the toy weapon is gonna keep me down?
And there you have it. Transformers Beyond Reality. What a shitty fucking game. This goes into the tier, not even Megatron would kill this. Okay, so I was having trouble getting my mic volume sorted out correctly on OBS, so I will be pretty quiet here. So don't expect parts of me talking during gameplay in this one, just you know, my voiceover. Sorry about that. Alright, Transformers Earthspark Expedition. This is my first time playing Earthspark Expedition. This game fucking sucks.
I think a Spider-Bot sweep is in order. Thrash?
Seconded. Not a moment to...
This game did have potential, especially with the way the gameplay seems. Unlike Battlegrounds. I'm not even gonna put gameplay of that because I don't care to download that. It has a third-person gameplay, and you can finally transform in one of these games again. Never mind, this is actually ass. Why is it that a robot walking is faster than the car mode he turns into? What? That makes no fucking sense. And don't even get me started, whoops, on the part where you can actually have a quote-unquote race. Now that's just bullshit. I lose. Okay, there's gotta be a... whatever, so Mr. Mandroid comes back. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Because I didn't watch this shit show. I guess to destroy the Cybertronians for his evil plan. Blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. The only cool thing from this game for me is the fighting. It's actually pretty good. That's all I can say for this game. This game goes into the same tier as whatever the last one was, because I could give two shits what its name was. Not even Megatron could kill this. Fuck this game.
Amidst the stars stands Cybertron, home to the vault guarding the great artifacts of the Primes. In an attempt to harness their power, Nemesis Prime stole the relics for himself. But as he made his escape, he was caught by Cybertron's ancient defenses, and his ship was destroyed. The artifacts were scattered across the galaxy. His plan foiled, Nemesis Prime retreated into hiding to regain his broken strength.
We must reclaim the artifacts. to ensure the safety and stability of Cybertron. Roll out! Fool! Those relics belong to the Decepticons!
Autobots and Decepticons engaged in a fierce battle to retrieve the relics before Nemesis Prime made his return. The tales of these events echoed throughout the universe. Cybertronians named them the Galactic Trials.
For our final game, I have to admit, this one is actually fun. I really enjoyed my time playing it. It is a Mario Kart type of game, but instead of just driving around, you know, fucking doing all that shit, you actually get to fight in it.
Blast targets to clear a path.
So we have a nice selection of characters for this game, some known and 2 rarely seen characters. Optimus, Bumblebee, Wheeljack, Alita, RC, Megatron, Soundwave, Shockwave, Flame War, Nightbird, and Nemesis Prime. I'm going to make this one short, like Expedition, since there's really not a lot to say about this, since it's just the same gameplay for like a Mario Kart game and like the fight scene that you saw earlier. For Transformers game, made by Outright Games, who hasn't had a good track record since they made Battlegrounds, I think that's what it's called, and Earthspark Expedition, I'm pretty sure. A Transformers racing game is one that I would not have expected to be good. Since I'm playing on keyboard and mouse, the controls kind of suck, but it doesn't matter. The gunplay is cool. The voices aren't trying to be like the voices for these characters. Like, you know, fucking how the epic voice guys trying to do Optimus. You know, I like how these guys are doing the voices. The story is just collecting relics, but all in all, a very fun game that goes into the tier would play again. And there you have it, the 3 Transformers games that have come out in recent years. Just to answer a question I had at work once. Are Transformer games still good? No, only 1 out of 3 of them are.